Hi everyone, this is Michelle Blackwood from Healthier Steps. Come on in. We have an exciting life for you today. We'll be sharing a unique grain, and I'm just waiting for Mimi to come on. Mimi from Savory Thoughts. Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you, Delicious Delights. Come on in, come on in. We have some exciting recipes for you guys. And there is Mimi. Mimi, you're on. I hope I have good reception today. Welcome, one and all. Welcome. Oh, there's Mimi. Hi. How are you? How are you?
Good. How are you?
I am doing great. How are you?
Welcome.
Welcome, everyone. We have an exciting live. Your books
I'm
are
pumped.
looking so your book. Oh, what?
I am pumped, Michelle.
Woo! Mimi, let's get started. Let's get started. Oh, greetings, one and all. I'm just getting ready. This is a new dress. You guys like my dress? I'm
You look
trying to be so
beautiful.
colorful for you guys because I'm coming in from sunny Florida, and I wanted to bring you all the beautiful colors from bright and sunny Florida. You know, this week we had a storm, but guess what? We're here. We're safe. Mimi?
So how you doing?
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
So how's the storm? How's everything? How's everyone?
How's everyone? Everyone is fine back here. How about you back in Pennsylvania? How's everyone?
Everyone's fine. By the grace of God, everybody's fine.
Oh, wow. Oh, thank you. Only for you guys. Oh, yeah? We dress up only for you guys, okay? It's Fridays, you know, we work from home. Maybe we'll be in our pajamas, huh? Because we work at home.
Right.
Greetings from China. Oh, welcome. Thank you.
Hello.
Okay. What do we have today, Mimi?
Today we are making millet or pitimi.
Yay! I think some countries they call it finger millet. It comes in different colors, and we're gonna go for this color, millet. So wherever you're from, if you have millet in your country, let us know down below. Do you have millet? Have you ever tried millet? Have you had millet? Do you like millet? Let us know.
Exactly.
Yep. Here, millet. You can purchase your millet at a health food store. I think a lot of times, you know what? I went to Walmart and I wanted some millet. I asked one of the ladies that work for Walmart, said, do you guys have millet? And she looked at me like, millet, milu, milamu. And I said, millet. And she said, hold on. I said, it's okay. By then I'm like, I'm gonna go somewhere else. So, guess what? You never tried it? Oh, wow, it's a new grade. You know where she was sending me, Mimi? She was sending me for millet over in the garden center. It's bird feed. I'm telling you, in this country, we don't know the benefits of good food. If I ask someone if they know what is white flour, everybody would know where to find white flour. But something, a good healthy grain, whole grain, gluten-free grain like millet that is so healthy, so good for you, nobody eats this thing.
That's how we're making it.
That's it. Yeah. All righty.
I'm ready to get started. Are you?
Let us know where you're from down in the comments below. Share this live, share it to your friends, and let's introduce ourselves again. My name is Michelle Blackwood. I'm from Healthier Steps. And my friend Mimi here, she is from Savory Thoughts. And we are both professional food bloggers. We create delicious recipes with fusions from the Caribbean, Jamaica, Haiti, and all over the world. Our recipes are super delicious, easy to make, and taste amazing. And you've got to follow us. You've got to try our recipes. And without further ado, Mimi, You're on.
Okay, so
Nassau. We have people from Nassau. Nice. And
oh, nice.
Delicious Delights. And Mazipa Parkasi. She's from Thousand Hills Country. Where's that? Do you know Mimi? Let us know. Thousand Hills. That sounds mountainous. Like some really mountainous range. Thousand Hills. Beautiful place. Must be gorgeous. Greetings, greetings. Oh, Rwanda is in the house. China is in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, Fina is busy. Thank you for joining.
You guys are so
Canada
wonderful.
is in the house, by the way, of Jamaica. Welcome,
Hello.
Garden Goddess. Yeah, another Jamaican sister in the house.
Michelle, we have everyone from all over the world here.
Yay! Love it, love it, love it, love it.
All right, so I'm pumped.
Sweet
And
is in the house. Sweet, sorry to interrupt you. Sweet is in the house. Love it, love it. Welcome, welcome. Come on in, everyone. Welcome. This is a love zone. Yes, send the love zone. Let's send the love, the hearts. Send it up. We love you so much. We love you too. Love you too.
So Michelle.
Yes, love.
As you can see, we're making millet. We call it pitimi. Where I come from in Haiti, we call it pitimi.
Pitimi. Small. I mean small ones. I mean, I know the piti is small, maybe.
Petite meal.
Huh? Sorry?
Petite meal.
So small, what meal? Like meal grade? Small grade, maybe?
Small grain, correct.
Small grade. Yeah, because it's really small. Really small.
Right. So for those of you who are not familiar with millet, it's actually it's easily confused for quinoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're both superfoods, high in fiber, vitamin B, protein. Okay. And cooked it also expands when it's cooked.
Yep.
More food than quinoa, in my opinion.
So a little goes a long way.
A little goes a long way, my dear. Yes.
Yes, my dear.
So, Michelle, I can't wait to see. What are you making today? Because I'm making mine with red beans. What are you making yours with, or how are you making yours?
I'm making it tabouleh or tabouleh, whatever you call it. I'm making it tabouleh.
Oh, awesome.
So I'm going Mediterranean today.
Going for Mediterranean today, and I'm bringing it back old school, homey, comforting.
Nice.
Okay.
You're doing
So
Caribbean?
Yeah.
Caribbean? Nice.
All right. So, Michelle, do you want to take it away? You want to get yours started? Since it does take quite a bit of time.
It does take a little time. Yeah, I'm ready to set up. Getting my hubby is going to set me up so that you
Am I making you dance? Are you doing your dance? Your cooking dance?
No, I'm sorry because what I'm going to do is just show you how I boil it. Most people throughout the world eat it boiled, like just boiled, as a side dish. So I'm going to start by showing you how to prepare it because like Merlin said, it swells a lot. So the size doubles. So just give me a second. Let's just take a break. Mimi, we're going to switch the camera around. So you go ahead and entertain everyone.
So everyone, while Michelle is doing that, you can also make this as a porridge. You can also make it for breakfast. And you can also make it for dinner. So it serves well. If you make it with beans, you can make it with tofu, any kind of way you like. And trust me, you'll have a complete meal.
Right.
Go ahead, ma'am.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is, actually I'm going to go through the ingredients with you. Okay, because what I'm going to, so I'm starting with 1 cup. 1 cup of the grain. I have here 1 3/4 cups of water. You can go with more water if you want it super soft. I want it more fluffy, so I'm going for that fluffy grain. And so
Mm-hmm.
what I do is I wash it. I always wash my grains no matter what. Even though
Very
some
important.
grains up, once you wash them, you realize they did wash it. But I don't
Mm-hmm.
trust, I guess I'm having trust issues. So I still wash my grains. When,
Just to be cautious.
yes,
Just to be.
I'm having trust issues, eh? That's another class. Well, anyway, so for my millet or your quinoa, any small grain, it's best to wash in a fine mesh strainer. So you get the finest strainer that you can. Because if you do it by your, like just pouring the water, rinsing it, most of the time, the grains will just wash down the sink. So what I like to do is use my fine mesh strainer, and I've already done that, and I just rinse it. And then what I'm going to do is you're going to bring your water. So you're going to bring your water to a boil.
Okay.
You're just going to add your grain. So I'm just adding the millet. And if I say quinoa, it's because quinoa is more like a name that I use more often. I mostly make quinoa. But of lately,
They're
my husband
cousins.
and I, what are you saying?
They're cousins.
Yeah. And of lately, I've been eating more millet because my husband really likes the flavor. And so lately we switched. Years and like 20 years ago, we used to eat more millet. And we switched to quinoa because quinoa became like a superfood. It was like this new fad. And so we switched. Right now, you can put, if
Okay.
you want, you can add a little salt. It's not necessary because you're going to put salt in the end result. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm using Himalayan pink salt. I'm just adding a little salt. And you're going to add salt according to your taste. So you're going to bring
Okay.
it to a boil. And let me see. I like to do this little trick. I did because I had some boiled already. And I use it for all my grains. Once it's starting to boil, what I love to do is I take parchment paper. In Jamaica, we might have used foil, but because of health reasons, I prefer to go with parchment paper. And I use the parchment paper because if you've ever like baked and you put that foil paper and it touches the food and you leave it in the oven for too long and it touches the food, when you take that foil paper off, there's pieces of foil on top of your food.
Yeah.
And some of the research, it's still not concrete, but some of the research are saying that it possibly may cause Alzheimer's disease. So it affects the brain. Because sometimes when you think about it, it's a metal, it goes in the body, how does it come out? But that's another discussion. So prevention is better than cure. So what I like to do is I use parchment paper instead because it's supposed to be
Awesome.
more natural. And so once I bring it to a boil, and once it starts boiling, I reduce my heat and I reduce it. So once it starts boiling, I know it's at a roaring boil, I reduce the heat to the lowest setting on my stove. Today I'm using an electric stove. When I cook at home, I use gas. I'm able to gauge it more on the gas. And because I've never cooked it on this stove, what I'm using, this burner, induction burner,
Mm-hmm.
it's at the lowest, but I already did one on top of the stove so I can show you, and then Mimi's gonna proceed. And I'll show you what the final look. I like it like this because I'm doing a salad. I want the grains to be separate. It's well cooked, it's tender, but I prefer when my grain is separate like this. I don't like it mushy. If I'm making porridge, so if I'm making a millet porridge, I want that creamy. If you're making risotto, you want that creamy texture. But for this, I want this. This is what I was aiming at. It's cooked, it's tender, but yet it's still, in Jamaica we say shelly. Shelly. The grain separate. All right, Mimi.
How long are you going to cook for?
Okay, so 25 to 30 minutes.
Until the water evaporates?
Or until the water evaporates and it's tender. So everyone's stove is different. So if you're cooking it and it gets to 25, 30 minutes and it's still too hard for you, all you're going to do is cook it longer, but you add a little bit of water. No more than 2 tablespoons and a quarter cup. So you're gauging it because sometimes it can just go from grain separating to all that mush. And if you have dental issues, problems, you might want that mush because you want it soft, or if you're cooking it for babies, you might want that. But if you want it shelly, definitely you want to gauge the amount of liquid you're putting in. Okay? Any more questions?
We don't have any more questions. However, we do have people coming in from Rwanda. We have Johnson in the house. Hello.
Welcome, Johnson.
Hello. Jean-Claude, I'm sorry, I'm from Haiti, so we say Jean-Claude, okay?
Thank you. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you. And we also have Brendan David. Hello. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Michelle's flipping the screen, I see.
So, yeah. Oh, okay. So, Mimi, you're on now. Mimi's going to share with us her Caribbean millet recipe. Oh, wow. I turned it.
Yes. Okay, so, guys, like Michelle said, first thing you want to do is to make sure that you wash your millet first. I already did, and I use a sieve or a mesh, and it's already drained it, so I just have this here just in case we have excess water, okay? So it's already washed, and you wash it until the water runs clear, okay? So now, also, I'm making mine with red beans. Normally we'll put, well, not normally. There are times you may want to add coconut milk to it, but it's completely optional. And the coconut milk, all it does is just make it richer. Okay, right?
Yeah, I like the coconut milk.
Right. There are times I'm doing this recipe I did not. Okay. And also I'm making it with dried red beans. You can use canned beans, but I prefer to use the dried red beans. And I already boiled it. And there it is right here.
Nice.
Okay.
So that's kidney beans, Mimi, or any red beans?
You can use any red beans. This is what I prefer.
Which
but
one?
You can use any beans you like. This is red kidney beans, the light version.
That's what I like. Yay, kidney beans.
Yeah. So wash your beans and cook it. So I cooked this on the stove top, and it took about 1.5 to 2 hours to cook it on medium heat. So so now we're going to use the same liquid that we use the beans, and that's what's going to give it that reddish color.
I like the color, yes.
So before we start, I'm using the same saucepan or pot. So now I'm going to strain it. I want the beans and then use the water later.
Yeah, nice.
And this is perfect if you want to make it for a large family. This actually will feed a family of 6. All right. So now we are, sorry, hon. Have the cooking process. Oh, before we do that, we have onions. So I'm going to chop the onions. Your onions do not need to be finely minced, just chopped.
Any onions, Mimi? White?
I am using, sorry, you can use red onions. Just be mindful that if you are using an onion that's on the sweeter side, it will alter the taste just a little bit. So I prefer to go for white or yellow onions.
Okay.
Okay. Just roughly chop it.
So onions. What about green onions, Mimi?
You can use green onions as well, but the reason why I'm not adding in green onions in this is because the base of it is our apis, and our apis has green onions in it, plus it has garlic, and it has herbs, and also has cloves, vinegar. But the apis, the Haitian apis.
Yes, explain what it is. Explain what is apis.
So apis is a seasoning. It's a Haitian seasoning. It's made out of herbs, thyme, parsley, basil, and garlic, vinegar, of course, because it lasts a long time, and olive oil, okay? And we also add Scotch bonnet pepper in it, and sometimes cayenne pepper, depending on who's making it. But it's also on the website. And this baby right here can last us up to 3 months, depending on the batch the quantity that we make.
Wow. Okay. So you use it a lot in most of, as a base, to most of seasoning base for most of your recipes?
It is like a seasoning base. However, we have had some of our readers tell us that they use it as a dip. So I am also learning new ways to eat in our own APs, right?
Yes.
So so it's on the site, and this little bit is about a cup, and it goes a long way.
Wow.
Okay. And I also have salt and pepper in it. Like I said, it's a complete seasoning for almost anything.
Right.
All right. So that's going to be the base of the pitimi, the millet, and that's going to give it that rich, authentic Haitian flavor that you're looking for.
Nice.
Okay. So starting off with an electric burner, the same pot again. So let that heat up. I'm going to add in olive oil, about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Okay. And now I'm also going to add in the onions and let that sizzle and come to fragrance. Okay. So, Michelle, what are you talking away?
No, I was saying hello to Marsha. A lot of people coming on. Hello, Angelique. Welcome. Mimi is making Caribbean style red beans and millet, and she was just showing us how she's preparing the seasoning and getting everything ready. So welcome to our live. We're so happy you're here. Lots of our friends are here.
Hello, everybody. Hello. All right, guys. So now I'm going to add in the beans. So we're just going to let the beans just fry slightly, but not really, not to a crunch. Okay.
Right.
All right. Everything is heating up. Okay. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's coming up now. So next, we're going to add in our epis. Okay. And remember, this is on the website. And the millet will be on the website later on.
SavoryThoughts.com. SavoryThoughts.com.
Yes.
Love the cream seasoning. Yes.
Thank you.
Love it. Love it. Thank you.
All right.
Share the the live. Please share. Send us the love. You love it. Show us love.
Please.
So that more people can come in and join us. Thank you. Thank you, Angelique. Thank you. Share the love. Thank you.
All right, guys. So now we're going to add in the millet. So there are a few ways you can do this. You can actually make it where you let it boil first, right, or you can make it where the way I'm doing it now. Either way, it's up to you. So just be sure that you do not mush the beans and everything else together, okay? So just a quick stir.
Right.
And now I'm going to add in the liquid from the beans.
Right.
Okay. All the richness. I'm going to add in extra thyme just for extra flavor. And I'm also adding in habanero. We can add habanero or Scotch bonnet pepper. And I'm not going to break it because this is very spicy. Oh, this is just for flavoring.
Yeah.
That's all. Okay?
Yeah.
Just to have like a hint of the pepper. Heat. I'm not going to break it at all. Okay?
Can't pay the heat right now, Mimi. Too much heat. So hot here in Florida.
So, and this is what it looks like. Okay. And you'll notice that I did not add any salt into this because the seasoning already has everything that we need.
Right, right.
All right. So now I'm going to cover it so it can cook. You're just going to cover it lightly. Just give it enough time, and that's it. So within 30 minutes, 35 minutes, it should be done. Okay?
Okay.
Michelle, your turn.
Okay. What I'm doing is I'm preparing the veggies that I'm going to add to my
Okay.
tabbouleh. So let me set up. Dev, can you switch again, please? So while so oh, so give us a second. We're switching again.
Sure.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We'll see. Is it to the flip? Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm going to add to this tabbouleh, the millet tabbouleh. I'm going to add cucumbers, tomatoes. So what I'm doing is I'm just getting the tomatoes ready. I'm taking out the liquid because you want to take the liquid out of your tomato because it's just going to make your salad or whatever you're adding to real soggy. So I'm just getting out all that liquid, and then I'm going to just chop my tomato up, dice them. So I like to remove all that liquid for salads. So just going to cut it up and dice them. And then I'm just going to add them to my, since I already have one that's already cooked, do you want me to go ahead, Mimi, and
Yeah, go
and
ahead
put the salad together?
because mine is going to take a while to cook. So go ahead.
Right. So,
Show us, please.
all right, I already had one that's already cooked. So what you're going to do is you're just going to add the millet, and it cooked perfect. The bottom is not burnt. So when you cook the method that I show you, because you're turning it down so low, the stove is so turned on so low, you don't usually end up burning. See, the pot is not burnt. So if you've never tried this method, go ahead and try it. And so this is the base, the millet, the cooked millet. And then we're going to build flavors on it now. So what I'm going to do is, first I'm going to add some olive oil. Just going to add some olive oil to give it a little bit. You don't have to add olive oil if you're going oil free. Because I know people you're just going to season to taste. So I'm adding next is, I should have minced. I didn't bring my thing to mince. I'm just going to chop my garlic. Hubby likes it chopped. Pardon?
A comment. We have a comment. Let's see. Boniface says it's mouth watering, and we
next I'm going to add some lemon. So I'm just going to squeeze half a lemon, and be careful of the seeds. So, and next I'm going to add, so I had garlic, onion. I'm going to have some green onions. There's a seed. Okay, hubby said there's a seed. Where is it?
Right.
Wait. Let me get the
Right
seed.
there.
Oh yeah, I found it. Eh? Take your seed out. Okay. I'm adding some green onions. So I'm just gonna chop some green onions. You want to make sure you wash your green onions properly because they tend to have in the crevices a little dirt because they cook so they grow so close to the soil. So you want to make sure you wash them properly. Sometimes you can split it down the middle just to make sure your green onions are well clean. That's the only drawback with green onions. You have to be careful. So we're building our salad, and next I'm going to add my cucumbers. So you're just dicing them. I like to use organic cucumbers, and if they're not organic, then I tend to peel mine because Usually the skin is so thin. And then I'm going to add tomato. Cherry tomatoes would be good there because then you can use all that colorful cherry tomatoes. But I'm going for Roma today. And then with the cherry too, sometimes the issue is the fact that they're juicy, and if you're not eating the salad right away, then it makes it, it ruins it. The next thing I'm adding is cilantro. So I'm adding cilantro. And basically that's it. The reason I'm adding cilantro, I literally picked the parsley from my garden, but my husband doesn't like parsley. I don't like it that much either, because somehow you either love parsley and hate cilantro, or hate cilantro and love parsley. We are the family that loves cilantro and we don't like parsley. I cook with it, but I don't like it raw. So I have it, I picked it from my garden, so I usually use it for cooking stuff, but just to eat it raw in a salad, I don't know, it makes us gag. And it's so ironic that my husband's the same and I'm the same. We're like, ooh. And I know a lot of people just love parsley, but
I love parsley. We love parsley here.
Yeah, I know, but it's just how that's just the way we are. This family is the weirdest thing. How about Devana, Dev? Do you know if she loves parsley? Maybe my daughter, because she's kind of opposite of us in whatever we like. She
don't like nothing green.
Oh, I won't repeat what he said. She doesn't like green stuff. Isn't that gorgeous? And then what you're gonna do is add salt.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah, then you're just gonna add a little salt to taste. Do you like the color, guys? Do you like it? If you love it,
I do like the color.
And it's fresh. It's alive. There's lots of fresh green, like antioxidants, the red, the beta. There's what? Vitamin A in here. What else? Lycopene. What else we've got? The cucumbers are good for your skin. They're very hydrating. And the cilantro, they're good for detoxing the body of heavy metals. There's just so much going on. Green onions is just good for your immune system. So this would be a nice side dish. What I would love to do with this, like later what I'm going to do when I'm serving it, I'm gonna actually add avocado to it, and I may add a protein to it, and make it like a one dish, one pot. Or what I like to do with it, I don't eat it per se the traditional way. I would serve this as a side and then add a curry protein, maybe curry chickpeas or something else to it, and that's it. Is that time? I think the time is ready. It looks ready. Okay, it's ready. I'm gonna show it to them. Let me just show you the finished millet. Yeah, the one that's just cooked. Maybe your time is not ready. Are you ready yet for yours?
Well, mine is still cooking. However, we do have a comment from Garden. Hold on. Garden Goddess said that she has all of the ingredients that she used, with the exception of the cilantro.
Do you have parsley? If you have parsley, use parsley. What else? Whatever herb that you have that is fresh, use it that you like eating.
What about basil? Would basil work with it?
Basil. Basil would be perfect. Perfect. Yeah. I mean, it's not traditional as in the sense, but basil. Basil will be just so delicious. As a matter of fact, that's the winner. I'm gonna go get some basil when I'm finished from the garden. Why not?
Yeah, basil in the garden.
Yes. I'm going to. Yeah, already.
Yeah. I like it, Michelle.
You like it?
I do. Now, is this something that we can prepare ahead of time?
Yeah, fresh and just so. It's a nice summer dish, I would say. Nice summer dish.
Looks like it's good all year round.
Absolutely. I'll eat it all year. In the winter, just add probably some, for people who eat some cranberries in it. Put it for holiday time. Add some cranberries, some walnuts. Why not? And make it all festive. Add some roasted sweet potato. diced and add that with some cranberries and walnuts. That'll be a nice sweet taste going on in it.
Yeah, you're making me hungry.
Tell them you're going to switch.
Okay, we're gonna switch. Oh,
You're
we should still show them the pot because we have a lot of time yet. We're waiting for Mimi.
So Michelle, you see,
see, this is it.
yeah,
This is the freshly cooked one that you just saw me do. You see, it's
yes,
freshly cooked. It's nice and fluffy. Perfect. Perfect texture. And this is what you want. I don't like it when it's all gooey, mushy. Well, I'll do that because I'm going to make one for a porridge. So I'm going to create a millet porridge recipe. That will be nice. I think it was just that will be nice for breakfast. So yeah, you can do that. But once you're cooking as a side, I like that fluffy look. That's more what I'm going for. Okay, any questions?
so we have not really questions, but we have comments. So Angelique says blessings, and Boniface says good explanations, and we also have, let's see, Goddess. Okay, so Goddess Gardens. I'm sorry, Garden Goddess said that she has basil, so she'll use that instead.
Nice, nice. Thank you everyone. Thank you.
And also, where do you buy millet from? You can buy millet from any Whole Foods market, or you can buy it if you have an Amish market near you. That's actually where I got mine from.
Oh, you got yours from the Amish market. Nice.
I got mine from the Amish market. Yeah.
Shopping at the Amish market. When we lived in Virginia, oh, I used to go to, which one we used to go? Yoder's. Oh, I love Yoder's Country Market. You know what they had was, because my children were younger then, at Yoder's they had the little animals that they'll play with animals. They'll feed them. You pay like what, yeah, 10 cents and you get to feed the animal. I mean, it was just so much. And then the outside they had like picnic tables and chairs. I love going, and so I miss that. I miss living up there in the countryside in Virginia. I really do. It was such a nice place to raise the children. Yeah,
we definitely have a lot here. And also you can get it at Walmart depending on where you are.
Just don't buy it from the garden section, because more than likely they would have treated
birds. No. You're not feeding birds, no.
Yeah. Not from the garden section. So if they tell you directed to go over to the garden section, tell them, have a nice day. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
And exit the store. But Whole Foods as it, and any little local health food store in your area, check them. And to be honest, millet is less expensive than quinoa.
Yep.
So right now, it is probably best to be buying it as it gets more and more popular, as we bloggers put out more and more content with it. It becomes more popular and the price goes up. So if you want to now, go ahead and get your hands on millet. It's very nutritious. It's very good for you. I believe that possibly people who are on an alkaline diet, I believe they like it because they like it.
Love your explanations, Michelle.
You're welcome. We love you and wish you to have a good weekend. And we're so appreciative of you spending time with us. If you have any questions for Marlene or myself, please send them down. Put them in the comment below. Amazon, yeah. Amazon sells it too. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's all fair. You can definitely get it from Amazon.
Yeah. More than likely, then Mimi will be adding Amazon a link to her website, and I'll be doing the same, where you can purchase it through our website, both our websites from Amazon. So yes, Amazon. I will be having many more recipes with millet for you. So be sure to check our websites, because we'll be having lots of nice creations for you.
Definitely. So mine is still cooking. However, I did prepare one before all of this, just in case. So, this is what it looks like at the end with.
Oh wow, that looks so pretty.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So this is what it looks like. the beans, and it still fluffs up
Lovely.
the onion that we chopped. Okay.
I love the color, Mimi. The color is
All right.
pretty.
And it, because of all the fiber that it has in it, it definitely will keep you full.
Yeah.
Okay. And you can, like, we usually pair it or top it, I should say, with sauce. We can make any kind of sauce. Like quick tomato sauce will be fine. Not pasta sauce, more so. We call it sauce. You guys probably call it stew. So any kind of stew would work with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some cultures say soup, some cultures say stew, and some cultures say sauce.
So, and I don't know if you guys saw it earlier, but I kept on stirring it just so, as Michelle was preparing hers, just so it doesn't stick to the bottom.
Nice, nice.
Okay. And it does go a long way. A little goes a long way.
Yeah, so it's so economical, economical, and so healthy. It's a whole grain. It's not refined, so it's good for you. It's good for you.
And you mentioned earlier that it's less expensive than quinoa, and I think it's because not too many people are aware of it. They don't know anything about it, so therefore, you know, it's not going to be as expensive.
Right.
So it's actually less expensive than rice, also.
Yeah.
So
it's good.
But
hope you guys make the recipes.
The recipe will be on the site, savorythoughts.com, later on. And Michelle, yours will be on as well.
Next week.
Next week. Hey, it's still coming.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And many more to come. So please be sure to check our website out. Subscribe to all our social media platforms. So you need
our
to
YouTube,
Instagram,
Facebook,
Pinterest, where else? Facebook, where else? Twitter.
Yeah.
Where else?
The site, most importantly.
Yes.
Okay.
And just yes, let us know. Let us know. Comment, leave comments so that we can know that you were here on our live. And Mimi will be posting this video also, so be sure to comment and send love.
Yeah. So
Mimi, your IG, Garden Goddess wants to know your IG link.
Our IG is Savory Thoughts.
Savory Thoughts.
At Savory Thoughts.
Yes. All righty.
Thank you so much and welcome to the Caribbean family.
Thank you. And thank you for subscribing.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
And thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to be with us for another live. Be sure to join us in 2 weeks' time. Yes. And
2 weeks. Same time.
And keep spreading love.
Okay,
bye.
See you guys.
Bye. Thank you.